Brekete Market is an online platform where buyers and sellers meet solely for the sole purpose of exchange of goods and services. And you can rightly guess that the visionaire, the ordinary president, ordinary Dr. Ahmed Issa, is going to run this platform in a very unique way, not like your conventional marketplace. One of our core values is actually fair pricing. Buyers on this platform can be sure that every item that they find on this platform is competitively priced, and you would not be overcharged, or you would not put a hole in your pocket. The platform is dynamic. You can access it from a standard computer. You can access it from your mobile devices, from your tablets, from your flat screen TV at home. It is fully responsive, and it is very friendly.
Okay, I've got something to sell. I have to come on that platform. I've got something to buy. I have to come on that platform. Is that what it means?
Yes, very well.
I like, yeah, better that way. All right, can you explain the various ways a buyer can place an order on the Brekete online market?
Yes, first thing the buyer needs to do is to log on to the platform. The Brekete market can be found in the following web addresses: www.breketemarket.com. Brekete Market is spelled BREKETEmarket.com. An alternative address to also find our platform is www.brekete.market. Both URL or both web addresses would lead you to the online store. Once the buyer is on the online store, they have the option of creating an account or not creating an account. But the advantage of creating an account is you have a single point of reference to check for all orders you have viewed, all orders you have placed, that's things you've purchased. If you have any problem, you can come back to your back office and complain to support. You can also come back and repurchase items you have bought in the past, so you don't need to come back and search for that item again, because it is all stored up on your account or in your account.
All right, how to sellers to access this? Since we said buyers would come on the
yes, I am not done with the process of purchasing.
Okay.
Yes, so after creating an account, you would then search for the particular item you want. So you add them to your cart. Just like you go into the physical supermarket with a cart, you pick your items and drop them in.
Or the wish list?
Yes, or the wish list. The wish list is a little bit different from your regular shopping cart. I'll come back and tell you about the wish list in a moment. So you add your items to the shopping cart, all of the items. Then there is a summary of everything you've added in your shopping cart, the total of the items. If you discover that there's a particular item you don't want again, you can go back to your shopping cart and delete the item from there. If you have selected an item and you discover you need to increase the quantity, you want, like, let's say 3, 4, 5, or 10 of that particular item, you can also do that from your shopping cart. So when you finish modifying your shopping cart and it looks just good, it looks right for your budget, the next thing to do is to click on checkout. Once you click on checkout, the system will take you through the payment workflow. Some items will support pay on delivery, while other items you need to pay 100% upfront, yes, before you check out. Okay. So the system is going to present our billing gateway to you. We have several billing or several payment options. You can pay with your card, or it could be prepaid. Okay. So once you confirm the payment option you want, you provide your payment details, the system will try to bill your account immediately. And if the billing goes successful, you will receive a message saying your payment has been received, and your item would be shipped out and to get to your destination dependent on the regulations surrounding that particular item. Because every item will not deliver at the same time. Okay. Different items actually come with different conditions. Different items comes from different sellers. So once the item, once the conditions are met, then your item will ship, and of course it will deliver at your doorstep.
Okay. So you want to go back to sellers now?
Yes. The sellers for Brekete Market have actually been selected at the moment. Okay. So, in other words, the seller's registration window is currently closed. So at the moment, we are not taking new sellers. For the sellers we have taken, some of them have received our SMS. They've come in to the Brekete market office, where they've been trained on how to operate the back office, the do's and don'ts, how to reach out to support, let them provide us more information about their products, how soon it could be available when an order is placed. For those of them that have to drop their product up front, all of this has actually been done. And for some of them that have not yet received our messages, the message is going to come through. Because at the moment, we have over 2,000 sellers registered. Over 2,000. And what we're trying to do is to handle these 2,000 properly, provide them the adequate training on how to operate the back office. Because the sellers are actually the ones that will play the major role of making this platform a success. So we want to ensure we give them all the attention, all the technicalities they need to operate their back office successfully. And then once the plane is airborne and we're flying smoothly, then we'll open up the window again for new sellers to come on board.
Wow. All right, I want to believe that this would be authenticated compared to some online things that you buy and then you get to regret. I've been in 2 cases where I had to buy things and I did not receive the money. I did not receive the thing I bought. I did not receive my money.
Yes, what I can guarantee you is, first off, the visioneer of Brekete Market is the ordinary president, ordinary Dr. Ahmed Issa. For those of you that have had the opportunity to be around him, and for those of us that have been around him, you can attest to the fact that he's a very meticulous individual.
Sure.
His taste for excellence cannot be overemphasized, because once you're around him, you must be top-notch, whatever you do. So for him to let this platform come on board, for him to let this platform float, means we need to sit up. Every seller on this platform needs to sit up. When you attend our training, we don't hide it from you. We tell you that everything here is going to be 100%.
All right.
Everything. So you can be rest assured as a buyer that whatever item you place or you purchase from our platform, if it comes to you and there's a defect, or if it is not what you have requested, you can be rest assured that the needful will be done. And you can feel safe with Brekete Market.
All right, cool. Is there age limit to this buying and selling thing on the online store?
Selling or buying?
Buying.
Okay, buying. At the moment, we don't have any item that any age group cannot purchase, apart from the pharmaceutical session that will come with some conditions for purchase, either a doctor prescription or something of that nature. But besides that, most of the items are actually open for everybody to purchase. You can create an account. If you have the cash to pay, if you have a card already, you can impute it in your online account, and you're good to go. You're good to place your orders, purchase the things you want, and they will come to your doorstep.
All right. You know, sometimes you're on the internet trying to browse, and then some adverts pops up. Have you seen such situation before?
Yes, very well.
Okay, would this be the situation on the Brekete online store? Would seller be able to advertise on the web?
Yes, we have the options for sellers to place adverts on the platform. As the store launches, we're going to release our advert rates. There are several types of adverts you can place on our platform. We have the top banner adverts, we have the side block adverts, we have the footer adverts, we have the in-content adverts. The rates will be determined and released to the general public as soon as the store launches.
All right, beautiful. Oh, so tell me the reason why I have to buy from the Brekete online store. There are other places, of course, you know, when it comes to online, so many persons fidget a lot. Like, I can always go into whatever markets to buy. So why do I have to buy online? Tell us the reason why we have to buy from the Brekete online store once it starts to function.
Yes, events are actually changing, and the way humans actually shop and purchase the things they need is actually changing, because technology have come to, I would refer to this as a disruptive innovation. This has come to disrupt the way we purchase our things, the conventional way we purchase our things. In the developed countries, things actually cost less online. And the reason is, selling online actually reduces your overhead. You don't need to pay very exorbitant store rent. You don't need to pay hundreds of staff. Selling online will actually eliminate most of those processes. So buying online is supposed to be cheaper, but most of the time it's not like that in this part of the world for some reasons. But what I can assure you is the items you find on Brekete Market, the prices are going to be highly competitive because we have educated our sellers on why they need to provide competitive pricing for the buyers. One, I'll give you an illustration. If I provide an item as a seller on the platform, if I was a registered seller on the Brekete platform and my account has been activated, and say I sell phones, this particular phone, if I put my phone on the store and my profit margin is 2 naira, and Mr. C puts the same phone on the platform and his profit margin is 15 naira. If Mr. C sells 2 of his phone and I sell 200 pieces of my phone, who has made more profit? Who? Me, right?
Yes, you.
Yes, because I actually provided my item with very competitive pricing, and the buyers know that this price is competitive. Because these days you can easily verify the price of an item. You can either put a call through or you could actually compare it with all other online stores. So what we have done is we have educated our sellers on the need for the items to be highly competitive as regards pricing. Because when they do that, then the buyers can purchase more. And that is actually one of our core values, competitive pricing.
Okay.
We want to ensure that the items you find on our platform will be at the best price. You will not get the same price on any other platform. Yes, so buying on our platform would, and you would actually be provided with the best price of the item. So
all right, that's really catchy. All right, Daniel, let us talk about this part. To be sincere, sometimes online vendors can be very tricky. You're saying someone is advertising Daniel on his or her page, then I order for Daniel only for them to deliver any yanu to me. And I'd be like, no, this is not what I asked. How are you going to make sure this does not happen? Like, what I see is what I get.
Yes, on our platform, there's a support department that's going to be open 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. Every buyer can access this platform, and it might interest you to note that our buyer can actually contact our support via phone. Okay. The phones are going to be open to the buyers and not the sellers. The sellers can only reach us through their back office. But we care so much about the buyers because they're actually king. In this whole setting, they're actually king. So if you place an order for an item and it comes to you and it is not what you have requested, you can easily shoot up an email to us directly from your email address, or you can log into your online account and send us a support message, open a support ticket, or you can even pick up your mobile phone and call a number. The moment you do that, an investigation would be triggered. We're going to look up the item you clicked on. We're going to look at the item you added to your cart. We're going to look at the item you paid for. And if we find out that the problem is actually from the buyer, then we know what to do. If we also find out that the problem is from the seller, we're also going to investigate. And if, depending on the outcome of the investigation, the seller will be responsible for paying back the shipping to send the item back and return the corresponding item to the buyer. And in rare cases, the buyer can actually be compensated for that problem.
All right, I heard something about shipping. Does that mean it is not just for Nigerians alone?
We are going to be serving entire Nigeria, entire West Africa, hopefully, entire Africa and the world at large. As the service rolls out, we're going to keep refining, we're going to keep expanding, we're going to keep improving our services till we can cover the entire world effectively. Okay,
that's really beautiful. But Daniel, I would like to take you back to that question I asked earlier. To be sincere, online selling, online buying, and scam are quite inseparable, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Does that mean that, what are these steps you're putting in place for your buyers to be rest assured, like, okay, Brekete online store is very different, and I mean different for good from every other online store I find around me?
You can put your money in Brekete Market and go to sleep with your eyes closed. When I cited an example. One, the visionary of this project is the ordinary Ahmed. He would not accept anything short of 100% honesty and transparency in dealing with clients. And two, the only place you can access Brekete Market is www.breketemarket.com. www.breketemarket.com. And the only alternative address to access this platform is www.brekete.market. There's no other URL, there's no other web address for Brekete Market. If you don't have internet connection, you can still place a phone call to numbers we are going to be announcing in due course. And those numbers will make it possible for clients to actually call in and place their orders online. Besides that, we're not going to work with any agent. Nobody's going to represent us as regards sales. There's never going to be any middleman at any point, I can assure you. So you come on the platform, you place your order, you make your payment. The market is going to have a secured certificate, which you can actually use to verify that this is coming from Brekete Market. And it might also interest you to know that Brekete Market is a fully registered organization with the Corporate Affairs Commission.
Wow, works have actually been put in place. All right, let us take this little break. We will be right back. It is 7:22 on Human Rights 101.1 FM. We'll be right back.
Human Rights Radio.
In a fast-moving world like ours, where there is so much on your table, we want to make shopping easy for you. Brekete Market offers you information and guidelines on all products and services on Brekete Family Online Store, where you can purchase all your electronics as well as books, home appliances, kiddies items, fashion items for men, women and children, cool gadgets, computers, groceries, automobile parts, and much more. Brekete Market comes up 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays and on Sundays 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM Abuja. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting.
Used to Park this car.
Good afternoon, officer. Answer or any other thing now, officer.
Human Rights Radio.
In a fast-moving world like ours, where there is so much on your table, we want to make shopping easy for you. Brekete Market offers you information and guidelines on all products and services on Brekete Family Online Store, where you can purchase all your electronics as well as books, home appliances, kiddies items, fashion items for men, women and children, cool gadgets, computers, groceries, automobile parts, and much more. Brekete Market comes up 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays and on Sundays 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM Abuja. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting.
Human Rights Radio.
Human Rights 101.1 FM. Thank you so much for sticking with us. It is the Brekete Market on radio at this time, and I'm with Daniel. Daniel, hey.
Hey.
All right, we're back to our questions. What category of products can one purchase on this platform?
Yeah, we have a wide range of collection of products you can purchase on our platform, from groceries, real estate, vehicles, virtually anything, as long as it is not prohibited by the Nigerian government. You can definitely find it on our platform. It is at the moment we have well over 5,000 registered products, and these products actually come from different categories. And the moment the store is commissioned, you can actually log onto the platform, click on categories, or just use our open search functionality, and then you see a list of the entire products we carry. But trust me, it is exhaustive. You can find virtually anything, as long as it is legal, as long as it is not prohibited by the Nigerian government. Chances are that you might find it on our platform.
All right, you spoke about refunding earlier. So I'd like to know, what are your refund policies?
Yes, some of our products on the platform actually come with the cool-off condition, and that period is what we call the cool-off period. So you buy a certain item, the item either comes with a guarantee or a warranty, as the case may be. But not every product is actually going to come or ship out with this condition. But if it happens that the product comes with a guarantee and we deliver the product, and you find out that the product has a certain defect, depending on what condition actually surrounds that product, the needful will be done. So if we ship out a product that has a warranty and you find out that it has a defect, then we're going to fix it. But if it has a guarantee, then we're going to change it 100%.
Oh, wow. 7:30 on the clock. This is Human Rights 101.1 FM. If you're just tuning in, you've missed. Okay, but hey, stick around. You can call us via the studio line 081 89 99 1011. 081 89 99 1011. Hello, good evening. Oh, let's start a call. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Nice to have you.
Am I on to Brekete Radio?
Human Rights Radio. Yes, you are.
Yes. I want to ask one little question.
Okay. Please do.
I really enjoyed the program. I'm Mr. Nanjo. What I want to ask is, payment done on delivery or payment is done before shipping? That's just a simple question I want to ask.
All right. Thank you so much for calling, Mr. Daniel. I think you answered that before, but for clarity.
All right. Different products actually have different conditions surrounding them. There are products you can actually purchase and pay on delivery. There are products you'll have to pay for before they ship. So the different products, different category, different conditions. So yes, we have some certain items you can pay when it gets to your doorstep, while others you need to pay upfront before they ship.
All right, let's see. Hello, good evening. All right, you can reach us via studio lines 081 89 99 1011. 081 89 99 1011. 611. Okay, I think I like that question. Payment delivery or before delivery. All right, so would you tell us what can be sold on this platform?
Virtually anything. Virtually anything can be sold on our platform as long as it is not a contraband item. No, not a contraband item per se, as long as it is not an item that is forbidden to be sold by the Nigerian government, because there's some certain things you can't, there's some certain things you are not allowed to sell. And so those items that are forbidden to be sold in Nigeria would not be sold on the platform.
Oh, wow.
But as long as it is an item that
Can we turn down the volume on your radio set, please? Hello, good evening. Please, when you call us, do stay away from your radio sets. Do not put us on speakerphone and make sure you speak directly to your phone. Thank you so much for choosing us. Hello, good evening. Hello? All right, well, that's that cool. You were telling us something.
Yep. If you can find the item in the normal stores, you can find them online. Virtually anything. Chances are that item you're looking for is sold on Brekete Market. But of course, you don't expect people to come on our platform to shop for chemical weapons or to shop for elephant tucks.
Of course,
all of these items are actually illegal items. They're forbidden to be sold on any platform. So you don't find those kind of items on our platform. But besides that, chances are that item that you've been buying, that item you're looking for, you can find it on our platform. All you need to come, visit the platform, use the open search, or use our category filter and look for your item. Add it to your cart, make your payment, or select the pay on delivery option if it is available. It will ship, it will come to your doorstep, and definitely it will be yours.
Okay, cool. We've seen different funny shopping costs. Sometimes you want to buy something from a particular country and they tell you, oh, this shipping cost is actually cut short. Tell us about the shipping cost on the Brekete online store. Before you answer that, let's take this quickly. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, nice to have you.
Hello.
Good evening, we can hear you. Hello? All right, we'll start. The shipping cost?
Yes, shipping plays a major role as regards online shopping, because if the shipping cost is not properly handled, then the price of the item can go out of place.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, nice to have you.
Yes, sir, we can go there.
Your name
It's
is?
Raphael calling from Atokoro.
Raphael.
Yes.
All right, nice to have you, Raphael.
I greet my Oga Daniel.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I'm the one that asked whether I can start with 20,000 to buy small recording device from last time. So I want ending of this month by all means I will come and look for some. All this thing, then I'll buy them, then I'll be selling them before one answer. I don't know whether I will get it then.
Okay, if I remember correctly, you are the person that wanted to sell within your locality, like getting a certain amount and coming on Brekete Market to purchase and resell wherever you reside. That is fine. I spoke about that extensively during the last episode. You can actually start your own business by purchasing from Brekete Market. There's no restrictions. The items prices are highly competitive. So you can actually purchase from the item, add your reasonable profit margin. You can purchase from the platform, add your reasonable profit margin, and resell around your homes, your office,